so today's lesson I really like because we're just using the tool that we introduced to you yesterday. Now I already kind of showed you how to do this, and I'll put mine back up here to look at first. And that'll kind of give us a quick rundown on how to use the multiplication table. So let's say I want to find the answer to 6 times 8. And again, we're going to do the battleship method, which is a really fun game. Go to the 6, sorry, the first factor, the next factor. You go across and you go down until they hit. And they hit at 48. You sank my battleship. Okay, so today we're going to look at how to use this multiplication table and get some answers. And we can also use it for division, and that's kind of cool too. Let's get that out of the way. All right, so write a missing factor equation and then use the multiplication table to find 15 divided by 3. So to find 15 divided by 3, we have to think 3 times what equals 15. Because you have to use this to get division. It's not set up to show you a division fact. It's set up to show you multiplication facts. And if you know the multiplication fact, you can get the division fact. So what we'll do is go to the one that we know, the one factor here, 3, and go across till we find 15. And then we go up, and we will see that the answer is 5. Okay? So if we were going to check the multiplication problem, 3 times 5, we would go to 3, and we would go to 5, and we go down till they hit and get 15. If we want to get the division problem of 15 divided by 3 equals what? We would go to the 3's, go across till we found the 15, and then go up to find the answer 5. All right, let's jump down here to the convince me. Write a missing factor equation, which means a multiplication problem with a blank in it, like we were doing up here. Use the multiplication table above to solve each division problem. 6 divided by 3 equals blank. So think of it like a fact family. You're just using these same things. 3 times question mark equals 6. So we go to the 3's, we go across till we get to the 6, and we go up, and we see the answer is 2. 12 divided by 3 equals blank. So 3 times blank, or question mark, equals 12. Go to the 3's, go across till we hit 12, and go up, and the answer is 4. 9 divided by 3 equals blank. 3 times blank equals 9. Go to the 3's, go over till you hit a 9, and then go up, and the answer is 3. How about that? Pretty handy dandy, huh? All right, let's look at this. Do you understand? Do you understand? I hope so. Where in a multiplication table do you find the 2 factors in a multiplication problem? What? Okay, the factors are listed on the sides and across the top. So on this one, they're in the blue. We'll say down the sides and across the top. That's where the factors are. And then their products are listed in the middle. How can you rephrase 35 divided by 7 so you can solve it with a multiplication table? Well, you just have to make it one of those missing factor equations and say 7 times blank equals 35. And then you would go to that table, go to the 7's, go across till you hit a 35, and then go up to the top. But that's how you rephrase that. Explain how to use a multiplication table. I keep getting ahead of myself. To solve a missing factor equation. Well, you write the missing factor equation. You go to the row of the first factor. Look at row of first factor, or the known factor. Let's change that to the known factor. And you go across till you get to that product. Then you go up to find the missing factor. Okay, that's a lot of words to explain what I just showed you. Find the value that makes the equation correct. Use the multiplication table to help. I'm going to throw this one up there. You can also look back in your book to the lesson before, and that will show you as well. Let's erase this stuff. All right, so 24 divided by 6 equals blank. And the missing factor equation is going to be 6 times blank equals 24. Go to the 6's, go to the 24's and go up, and you're going to hit 4. So those are both 4. 63 divided by 9 is the same as 9 times blank equals 63. Go to the 9's, to the 63 and up, and you get a 7. 25 divided by 5, the missing factor equation is 5 times blank. We go to the 5's, so we to the 25 and go up, and we hit 5. 42 divided by 7 is the same. We use the missing factor equation 7 times blank. It's 42. Here's the 7's. Go to the 42 and go up, and we get a 6. All right. So using the multiplication table to solve a division problem, you have to first of all think of a missing factor multiplication equation, and then use the table to help you find the answer. A nice little tool to help out with multiplying and dividing.